His love endures. I made you a promise when I started. Everything I tell you on this platform, I know from experience. I am not theorizing. When we are told, he who does not love does not know God, for God is love. The Apostle John was not speculating. This is not a conclusion that he reached after years of philosophic contemplation. This was an act of God in self-revelation. If God had never revealed himself as infinite love to man, I doubt that man could ever, with all the philosophy of the world, ever come to the conclusion that God is love. God is love. In spite of all the horror of the world, I tell you, truth. I know that from experience. But another apostle tells us that though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not love, I am a sounding brass or tinkling cymbal. Then he takes all the gifts of God and compares them to love. If love is not present, I am as nothing. I may have all the wisdom of the world, all the power of the world, everything in the world. If I have not love, it is as nothing. There is no gift of the Spirit comparable to love. And in the end, love is the only thing that really will abide forever. Faith will be realized. Hope will be realized. These are attributes of God. But God is love. It's not an attribute of God. God is love. When you stand in the presence of the risen Christ, you have no other emotion in the world, no other vision. It's simply love. God is love. And when love embraces you, it's only love. And you wear the body, which is the body of the risen Christ, and it's only love. So everything else will pass away, but love will endure forever. He who does not love does not know, for God is love. Tonight I will tell you certain things that seem incredible. They're all scripture. And all of these, may I tell you, are true. We are told, let us be persistent in the race. As we run it, let us be persistent in this race, looking to Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was to be realized by him, endured the cross, despising the shame, embraced the cross, despising the shame. I know that to be true. When he nailed himself upon this, I know that to be true. And despised the shame to which you would have to go as the speaker. When he did it on you, he embraced it willingly with a joy and despised the shame which he knew he would have to go through. And that was love. So tonight, the things that I will tell you, all from Scripture, you wonder, how could anyone hear this one? He who drinks my blood has eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. Well, I have a very large selection of Bibles at home, and commentaries, and of many scholarly works Big treatises on all kinds of the 66 books. I haven't read one where they can grasp this meaning. They cannot believe it could be taken literally. But may I tell you, these statements are expected to be taken literally and fulfilled literally. I drink the blood of God. He who drinks my blood has eternal life. I will raise him up at the last day. It doesn't make sense, does it? That's why Myers, in that lovely poem, which he called St. Paul, oh, could I care? He surely would believe it. Or could I only say what I see? How can I care? Or how can you believe it? How? Until he bringeth you where I have been. Until you see this temple split in two, and the liquid golden light at the base of the spine, and as though you put a sponge upon it, and every drop is absorbed. You look upon it, and the word drink, or to eat the flesh, or drink the blood, is defined in the concordance as to do it with enjoyment. It's the most repulsive thought in the world if you take it on a certain level. May I tell you, the concordance is right. When you look at it, there's nothing but joy in your being, because you say within yourself, I know it is myself. O my divine Creator and Redeemer. And then coming closer, you fuse with it, absorbing it every little drop like a sponge, and then up like a spiral light into heaven. I will raise you after you have taken my blood. He who drinks my blood, I will raise him up at the last day. And the last day is not some day in the remote future. It comes every moment of time to the individual. This thing has happened, but it is still, in a sense, happening. Look to him, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was to be, I must realize by him, embraced the cross, endured the cross, and despised the shame. Everyone will simply have that experience, and when you drink it, it's sheer enjoyment. You don't absorb it with the tongue. I don't put it in my mouth and drink it. I look at it, and I know with the infinite joy it's my very being, my Creator and my Redeemer, and I fuse with it and absorb it as a dry sponge would that pool of golden liquid light. And then he tells you, I will raise you up after you have drunk my blood. And I will raise you up at the last day. And up you go, right even to heaven. So how to tell it? If one can only tell it. I know there are those who would believe. But how to tell it that one could receive it? Here in New York City this past summer, I always call on my friend who has run this wonderful bookstore over the years. In fact, most of my library I bought from her. She was only interested in mine. I was going to sell my book because she made a dollar. She had no interest whatsoever in anything I wrote in the books. She had a fabulous diet of metaphysical books. She didn't know the contents of one of them, but she knew where every one was and the price of it. And if she knew your interest, and you started in a certain direction, She can divert you for a moment while she'll take that book out and rub out the price and put another price on it. I never corrected her. I caught her doing it. She knew she would never question the price if she had the book. And she would do it.